Hey there, my name's Chris McDonald. I'm a licensed therapist and yoga teacher. I'm bringing to you today a short grief yoga class. I get asked a lot of questions like, what is grief yoga and how can that help me? Well, I wanted to have it out there for you to experience and allow yourself to fully engage in some of these wonderful practices. I came across grief yoga years ago when I just felt like some grief I was experiencing was kind of stuck in my body. And it's a wonderful way to release and let go and then reconnect to love. So, what grief yoga does, it uses movement, breath, and sound to release pain and suffering so that you can reconnect to love for the person you lost or whatever it is. Maybe it's a different version of grief, a version of yourself, right? And be able to connect more to empowerment as well. So there's a lot through these practices that it can open up for you. So I do recommend having a quiet space where you won't be interrupted. So if you are doing this at home, just have family members let them know that this time is for you and yet you really need this quiet time. But let's take a moment just to get grounded, maybe placing feet on the floor. I brought a candle, so I'm going to light the candle as our intention to get started today and to open up the space. I'm just going to hold this up for here and then place hands on the lap. Notice feet on the floor. And give yourself credit for showing up for you today. It's not always easy to face our grief and allow space for it. But just remember that grief needs to be processed. It wants to be heard and witnessed. And that's why we're here today. Maybe notice the legs, the lower leg, the calves, your knees, any sensations coming up, your thighs. Check in with a chair beneath you, noticing how this feels. Check in with the spine as it reaches towards the sky. Maybe notice the hands on the lap. Are they relaxed or more tense? Notice without judgment. Check in with the shoulders if you need to move them at all. A lot of times we hold stress and grief in our shoulders and back. Good idea to keep them moving. Maybe check with your middle, your center, wherever that is for you. Could be in your belly or chest. What is on your heart today? Or just observing, noticing without judgment. I invite you to place one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. If that's not comfortable, you're welcome to hover above the body. And just notice breath. Really tune into the sounds of your breath. Feel the rise and fall of the chest and belly. And I invite you to take a deeper breath in. Inhale through the nose, expanding. Exhale through the mouth, releasing. You can use a hot sound or just let it go. Inhale, pause, and then one more time. Inhale, pause, good. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. One more time, just like that. And place both hands on the chest. If you would like to dedicate today's yoga practice to someone you've lost, or if this is something you want to dedicate to yourself, you can dedicate it to yourself now. And you can also dedicate by saying their name out loud or say your own name. So, and breathe. Place hands on your knees, bring your chest forward, head up, look up, and then push back round the back, chin to chest. This is a seated cat-cow. And for today's practice, you'll just need a chair. And if you have a mat, if you don't, we can just use the floor you have. Do the best with what you have. Just do your best to come through these practices the best that you can do. listen to your body. If something feels unsafe, you can always pause and come back to the next practice. Give yourself the space you need. If you feel overwhelmed at any point in this, I invite you to come to child's pose, which I'll show you in a moment. That is always a safe pose in yoga. And bring your right ear to right shoulder, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest, and then back to right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Maybe notice sensations on the side of the neck, chin to chest. And you're welcome to do some half circles. Many times we feel tension in our neck, pain from the shoulders. Go all the way around if you want, or keep it just to half circles. Giving yourself that space you need. And again, if anything's too overwhelming, you can pause the video, take the time that you need. Good. And then coming back to center and just flow the arms up and then down. Imagine you're flapping your angel wings. Notice how your hands glide through the air. Feel the air between your fingers. Notice if it's warm or cool. I got the air on above me so I can really feel it go. And then bring your hands to your shoulders. Gently turn to the left and then to the right. So imagine you're like that agitator in a washing machine. They don't always have those now, I know, but there used to be a centerpiece that would go back and forth like this. Many times grief can be stored in our spine, making it stiff, so it's good to bring some movement into that. If you have back issues, you can do just a little bit less or skip this practice. And then arms down. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, as you bring that arm down, bring the other arm up and over. And keep flowing with this. Maybe noticing sensations in the side body. We're going to pace ourselves today. And then next time one of your arms is up, we'll breathe. You can look up if you want, or just look at the floor in front of you. Imagine that air coming into the side body. Inhale and exhale, bringing softness. And then nice and slow, bringing that arm down and to the other side, up and over. So you don't want to go like this. So this is not, we're not trying to push and hurt ourselves. So it's just a little bit of a lift. Even imagining a wall behind you so you're not leaning too far forward. And then nice and slow, allowing that arm down. Just check in, notice, how is that feeling? Notice breath. Has it changed at all? Is it any deeper or the same? Notice without judgment. And then bringing in some gentle circles with our torso, going around to the front, the side, and the back. You can do small ones or big ones, maybe alternate. Really tune in. What does my body need today? And then go the opposite direction. Good. And we're going to take it down to the mat for a moment before we come to more standing work. And that's where we're going to end up through most of this is standing, and then we'll be concluding in the chair. So if you have a chair, go ahead and push that to the side for now. And come, if you have a mat, standing at the back of the mat, inhale, arms up, exhale, down. Come down and fold forward. Just allow your head to hang. Hands on lower leg, come to flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Good. Allow the head to hang without holding it up. One more time, inhale. flat back. Exhale and then fold. See if you can collapse opposite elbows and just rock gently side to side. Imagine negative thoughts coming out from your head like raindrops into the earth, letting it go, releasing it. Don't forget to breathe, letting go. Grief is an experience of letting go. And then bring your hands to the mat. We're going to come down to the knees to the mat until you're in tabletop pose. And see if you can bring the big toes together, bring the knees wide, and push back to what's called child's pose if you haven't done this before. And bring the hands all the way forward, forehead to the mat. And just rest for a moment and breathe. Remember, this is a safety pose. You're always welcome to come back here, especially if anything gets overwhelming. Emotion, sensation. Just give yourself a break. Stay here for as long as you need. Gently walk yourself back up to tabletop, and come to standing, taking your time, getting there mindfully. And let's shake some of this off. Maybe the stress of the day, bring the arm up and down, and then the other arm, both arms to the front, to the back, shaking the shoulders, and shift your weight to your left leg as you keep shaking in the upper body. Bring the right leg and foot up, shaking it, and then the other side. And then shake the hips a little bit. Hopefully nobody's watching, right? I know this might feel weird, but shaking our body can help release some of that stress energy. Good. Bring the arms like this, forearms hovering above. These represent chains that are holding you back from the life you most want. Sometimes these chains can be from grief that makes us live in the past and making it hard to move on. We're going to break those chains when you're ready. Inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring elbows to the side with a forceful sound. Try it again. Break the chains. See if you can let go. Keep going. Ah, what do you need to let go of? Oh, good. And just start punching forward, letting go of all that's been weighing you down. Who or what is angering you? Imagine punching a hole through that. Coming back to the chains. Inhale. Ah, one more time. Ah, and just start punching again. Let it out. Let the anger flow through you. Many people don't talk about the grief part that is anger. We often talk about sadness, heaviness, but there is anger sometimes. Would you leave me? Why me? And then one more time with the chains. Inhale. Ah, keep going. Ah, there we go. Turn to the side. Inhale, flowing arms up, and then all the way back. Inhale and back. Keep flowing. And then next time your arms are up, we're going to pause. I want you to imagine gathering the energy of all the anger, frustration, upset. We're going to release it behind us. When you're ready, inhale. Exhale, fold forward and push it behind with a good. Ah. Do as many as you won't need to do today. Let it go. Let it go. Allow it to flow all the way through. Put it behind you now. Till gradually go a little softer. And then place hands on opposite shoulders, sliding hands down towards the elbows, giving yourself credit for showing up today. And maybe hands on heart, connecting back to who you dedicated this practice to. Many times we do feel the grief in the chest as a tightening, as it's trying to release out. Give yourself some circles. So these can be like a little massage on the chest. Imagine giving yourself a balm of compassion, self compassion here, tending to those hurt parts, to the sadness and loss, and pause and breathe. Maybe check in with the body overall. What do you notice? Any shifts, or is it the same? Maybe check in with your mind. Are your thoughts racing? Are they more settled? Or something else? I want you to imagine in front of you is a beautiful garden, but unfortunately, it's full of weeds. The weeds are starting to block out the beautiful color of the flowers. Each weed represents a regret you have from the past. We're going to pull those weeds today. Take that right hand, grab a weed. This represents something you wish you said. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to throw it behind us. Good. And then grab another weed. This is something that represents what you wish they would have said to you. Inhale. Exhale, throw it behind you. And another weed. This represents something you wish you did differently. Inhale. Exhale, throw it behind you. This one represents something you wish they would have done differently. Inhale. Exhale. This one represents something you wish you did. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. This represents something you wish they did. Inhale. And then flowing arms up, flowing arms down. Good. Inhale. And come back to your chair for a moment. Allow your feet to the floor. Your heart may be up a little bit as we did some movement. And place hands on the center of the chest and begin tapping. Tapping is a great way to turn on that parasympathetic nervous system, which can help calm and settle the body. Let's tap into the most vulnerable parts right now. What's been challenging for you with grief? See if you notice, does it feel somewhere in your body? Where do you feel the sensation of pain? I feel it right here, so I'm going to place my hand here. Wherever you feel it, if it's on your chest, legs, or somewhere else accessible, place your hand on that. Breathe in softness, and release. And breathe in one more time. Good. And then come back to tapping. Out loud, I want you to say, fill in the blank, tapping into the most vulnerable parts of you. I am, or I feel. And just fill in the blank. How are you feeling? How are the most vulnerable parts? How are they feeling with this loss? And I'll share mine. I'm sad. I'm hurt. I'm unsure of the future. I feel that tightness in my chest. It hurts. I'm not sure where to go. I'm angry at the loss. I'm feeling I wanted things to be different. Allow yourself to continue saying out loud or in your mind, I am, I feel. Is there anything else that wants to come up? Good. And when that feels complete, place your hand back on the place you felt the pain and say out loud or in your mind, I witness my grief. I witness my pain. I witness my healing. One more time. I witness my grief. I witness my pain. I witness my healing. Good. Place both arms on the side. Bring the right arm out and scoop it into the chest. And then left arm, alternating sides. Imagine sweeping in what you most want to bring into your life. Maybe that is self-love. Feel that coming from your hands to your heart. Self-compassion, kindness to self. Maybe gathering memories. What are some memories that you want to hold in your heart of who you lost, or memories of what you used to have in your life? What can support you in this difficult time? Sweep it in. You can see it as a colorful energy of some sort, or maybe a white light. You decide. Sweep it in, allowing it to come in from your hands all the way to your heart. And then when that feels complete, just staying at the heart, remembering who you dedicated your practice to, feeling that connection to them. We often feel that connection is gone, but love is still our connection. Love that never dies. And place your palms together. Inhale. Let's send out love to our loved one or to ourselves. Palms together. Bring the arms forward and open our hearts to love ourselves and come back and do it again. Sending out love. This time, see if you can just say thank you for loving me. All the way back. Sending love. Thank you for loving me. Just flow at your own pace with this. It may be different than mine. Sending out love to the world. Wishing peace. Sending out love. Wishing peace. And when that feels complete, come back to prayer pose. Kind of notice maybe how this is feeling in your heart. What's coming up for you? What do you notice sensation-wise in the body? And place hands in front like you're opening up a book. So I want you to imagine in front of you is a container of grace. We often beat ourselves up for not doing enough or regret things we've done in the past. This is our chance to give ourselves some grace, that kindness. So when you're ready, we're going to dip our hands into that container of liquid grace, bring it all the way up, and then gently slide the grace down through your head, face, neck, shoulders, chest, your torso, hips, legs, all the way to the feet. And try that again. Dipping into that well of grace, bringing it all the way in to every fiber of your being, your heart, grace, all the way to the feet. And one more time, dipping into that well of grace. Imagine it covering you from head to toe, inside and out, so you're full of that kindness and grace and love for yourself. And hands at the heart one last time and breathe. Taking that time that you need. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can gently fold forward. Just go as far as you want to go. I'm crossing my arms, putting my head on my arms. Welcome to do that as well. And breathe. Folding forward, letting go. And mindfully, slowly coming back up. And bring the right ankle to the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward till you feel that in the hip. Go as far as comfortable for you today. Then gently coming back up. And we'll do it to the other side. This time, left ankle to right knee. Inhale. Lengthen, exhale, folding forward. Now, for you, it may be just a tiny bit. Some people may be able to go a little further. It's not a competition, so do what you can for you. And slowly, mindfully coming back up. Placing hands on knees, slowing it down. Surrender. Surrender to all that is life. Surrendering to what was. We can't change the past, but we can change the future. We can be more fully in the present moment. Place hands on the chest. Maybe give yourself a little bit of that balm of self-compassion on the chest. Just breathing into it. And then sit whatever way feels comfortable for you. You can sit with feet on the floor, push back so your back is supported. Or if you prefer cross-legged, you can do that as well. We're going to close with a meditation. Give yourself a couple minutes of settled energy. Allow integration from the practices we had today. And breathe. When it feels okay, you can close your eyes. You're welcome to place hands with right hand on left, putting the thumbs together. This is a mudra that you're welcome to use, or just allow hands on the knees. And you can bring the mudra up to lower belly. And we'll just do a couple minutes of silent meditation. Just allow yourself to fully be present. If your mind wanders, notice the wandering without judgment. Come back to breath. We'll take a seated shavasana. I'll be quiet for a couple minutes. You'll hear my voice in a few. Take a slightly deeper breath in and exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Look up. Exhale, arms down. One more time. Inhale, palms together to the chest. What are you going to take away from our grief yoga practice today? How can you keep the connection to your loved one alive? How can you honor their memory? Allow that intention to form in your mind. Maybe it is just how you want to be in the world. How can you show yourself more grace or self compassion? How can you scoop those in for yourself? And one last inhale, exhale, let it go. I hope that was a helpful grief yoga practice for you. And just come back to this as much as you need to. And again, these are practices that you could use on a daily basis. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you next time.